Există actori peste care timpul parcă trece doar ca să ne amintească celor care îi admirăm că talentul uriaș durează o viață. John Malkovich este un astfel de actor. Un artist uriaș cu un parcurs în cinematografie care a lăsat o amprentă uriașă în istoria filmului. Pe John Malkovich, echipa Euronews România a avut bucuria și onoarea să-l cunoască la Festivalul Internațional de Teatru de la Sibiu. Actorul este prezent la festival, unde urcă pe scenă într-un spectacol care ne amintește de condiția omului, cu toate întrebările la care găsim greu răspuns. Urmărim acum o parte din interviul acordat pentru Euronews România.
John Malkovich nu este un adept al interviurilor, al faimei pe care filmele în care a jucat i-a adus-o. Se ferește de excesul de tehnologie, preferă să-și construiască viața dincolo de tumultul vremurilor în care trăim. A iubit întotdeauna teatrul, chiar dacă publicul îl cunoaște din filme celebre, precum Dangerous Liaison, Con Air sau Being John Malkovich. Despre teatru, celebrul actor spune că este viu, spre deosebire de film. În aceste zile, artistul se află la Sibiu, la Festivalul Internațional de Teatru. Acesta urcă pe scenă, în spectacolul În singurătatea câmpurilor de bumbac, alături de actrița Ingeborga Dapcunaite.
It is a very beautiful title for the play. Actually, I love it because it has one word, solitude. Or there is a big difference between solitude and loneliness. You search for the solitude. Artists do that. How do you feel this difference between solitude and loneliness on stage, but also as human beings?
I think people are in solitude a lot and in loneliness a lot. I think solitude is ideal for the most part for creation. That you can be with your thoughts, be with your ideas, be reflecting on what you want to create. Then, eventually, in most creations, especially in the theater, but in music and sometimes in art and in other art forms too, then you become part of a collective of, with a director, with other performers, with designers, etc. But I think of solitude as a good thing, and I don't really live on my phone, so I feel I get enough solitude. I take the time I need to create what I need to create.
I will dare to ask, okay, we have freedom, but don't we feel that it's gone too far sometimes? I mean, we hurt each other sometimes.
Sure.
How do you feel about this? When you are completely free, you probably make mistakes also.
Sure,
are hurting people.
Yeah, well, as Beckett said, Your Honor, there is no cure for that.
I love this.
And freedom has plenty of propaganda, plenty of falsity, plenty of false gods and false kings and queens, and freedom is replete with its own nonsense. So in the quote free world, we struggle a lot with information, the veracity of information, the freedom of information. Julian Assange, I think, was just set free today, but that's a long, long thing. He was in prison for 5 years. That's a lot of minutes. And so, yes, I believe what Faulkner said. He said in this case, each man, but it really would be each human being, is the arbiter of their own virtues, or he said in that case, his own virtues. Let no man prescribe for another man's well-being. And personally, I wish the prescribers would shut up and go away forever, but that's not going to happen. So we each have to make our way in the world, and each have to ascertain for ourselves what we value, what we don't value so much, and how to live. I mean, freedom is also a responsibility, a big one. And if you don't have someone telling you, you go here, you do this, you join Lenin's Pioneer, you wear a red scar, you do this, you do that. We have equivalents of that for sure in the West. Right people think this, wrong people think this. So there's no ideal in this world. There's each person has to make their own way and make the decisions that they feel they can justify to themselves and justify in their life, and live a life they can justify. Not without mistakes, not without errors or faults or what, yes, but that you do the best you can in good faith.
Like in Candide, Bible.
Yes.
Yes. Your own garden, make it beautiful, make the best out of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Interviul integral cu John Malkovich, dar și cu partenera sa de scenă Ingeborg Adapkunaite, poate fi urmărit duminică de la ora 21 în cadrul emisiunii Cult.